I'm Tim Malloy with the Civic Association. It is Monday, June the 8th, and welcome to the summer, especially to those of you who decided to stay a little bit longer this year. June swept in, hot, relentlessly humid, heat indexes in the 90s at night. Don't see that often, certainly not in June. Tropical storm Cristobal swept up the Gulf of Mexico into New Orleans and beyond, the first red flag of the hurricane season. There were other red flags this weekend in Palm Beach. Concerns that the civil unrest around the United States would sweep across the bridges and into Palm Beach. Didn't happen, but it concerned a lot of people.
A surreal calm fell over a rainy Palm Beach this weekend. Save for cheerful glimpses of high school grads posing in Memorial Park, it was one still frame after another of a town that had gone quiet, of lodging vacancies, of roadblocks on both ends of Worth Avenue. No Rolexes to ogle through extra thick store windows, hatless mannequins staring back at the rare passersby. Light foot traffic, nobody on the park benches. Even the beach seemed less populated than usual.
You have to always be cautious using the word never, but certainly never in my lifetime in Florida, certainly not through all the hurricane seasons, and one would bet going back through world wars. Has the town ever looked this closed up, buttoned up, and secure? Maybe it has, but extraordinary weekend of no pulse. Great care being taken to stay away from areas you've been told to stay away from. No shopping, and just people waiting out a weekend that is unlike any other.
It shouldn't be overstated, there was not the smell of fear in Palm Beach over the weekend, just extreme caution. Worth Avenue was off limits, but on the periphery, stores stayed open. Which brings us to the rumor mill and one local merchant who just wasn't buying it. Rick Wentley's family-run store has been around for more than 30 years, and he had no intention at all of boarding up.
The British have an expression, don't go wobbly. Some people went a little wobbly. Does it worry you, the rumor mill, and how seriously people have taken it in the last few days?
Yes, it does. I witnessed on Wednesday the rumor mill go into full effect and watched people freaking out. I swear you'd think it was the Wizard of Oz and the tornado was coming. They were hightailing it for the bunkers, pulling their stuff in, boarding up their stores, covering up their windows. And it was all rumors. One rumor I heard was, there are 5,000 people coming over here to burn Worth Avenue to the ground. I'm like, we live in the safest place in the country.
Like a lot of locals, Wentley relies on the Palm Beach Police rumor hotline. Reluctantly, he shortened one workday, but
we get a notice every day from the police in the morning stating, we're monitoring a situation. We will keep you informed as things develop. Be aware that there may be some traffic problems. That's it. Nothing the whole day. And people are freaking out. So I got peer pressured and I closed up at 3 and I went home. Granted, I enjoyed having an extra day off, but I really need my business right now. So, but I am not succumbing to the rumor mill.
We mentioned Tropical Storm Cristobal and remind you that we have a half-hour hurricane special the Civic Association Communications team has put together for Palm Beach TV on what you should know about hurricane season in South Florida in the age of COVID. You can see that at palmbeachcivic.org. Now, they're doing it a little differently this year. You need a pass to get on and off the island if you live here or if you work here. And last year you'd come in and actually physically get one at the police department. Not working it that way this year. Take a listen.
We're doing our hurricane seminars like we do every year, but they're going to be virtual this year.
Yeah.
All right, we're still going to put out all that good information. Not much has changed from last hurricane seminars, okay? All the information is basically the same. The town will go through the 5 phases. We explain those. What we've done, the biggest change is our IDs, our resident IDs.
Yeah.
We've gone to an online process this year where residents can submit an application online with supporting documents, okay? There'll be no face-to-face contact. And then what we're going to do is have a current active list of residents on the island. So if we go through a lockdown phase and you evacuate, you come back in, there's going to be an accurate current list of everybody that lives on the island. Additionally, if there are IDs that you have that are expiring for this season only, we're going to honor those. Again, going into the 2021 season, we're going to reissue IDs as COVID restrictions or CDC guidelines relax a little bit, right? But for right now, we're going to honor an expired ID for this season only, and we've transitioned to an online process for IDs.
Are there any perceived potential concerns or weaknesses we might have, or things that the public should be understanding about if it doesn't quite go the way it normally would?
I would say I don't believe there are any weaknesses per se. I am concerned about people being in quarantine for so long.
Yeah.
Let's say we get a strong storm in the next month or so. As we're starting to come out of that quarantine, that self-isolation, we're going to go back into it. And people are going to get frustrated like they are now, and we're just asking people to be patient. We're going through the same things. No, we have families we have to take care of. We come in and do what we do here to make sure that our community is safe. We have to keep our families safe. We're all experiencing the same frustration, right? So if something happens, just be patient. We're doing the best we can, and there are a lot of people out there that are doing it every day, okay? And we understand, we really do. Just be patient, and we're going to work through it together. And we've done that. Again, everybody that's worked with us and putting all that good information out has helped our community work together, and working together helps us get through it all.
Now, the state of Florida classified construction as an essential business during the COVID-19 crisis, and that continues. Here's Wendy Rutledge now with an update on one of the major projects in town.
For the past couple of years, you might have watched the changes coming along on Royal Poinciana Way. Well, there's been quite a facelift, as you can see, and today we're going to give you a tour.
We've been here for just over 2 years now, and you see 6 individual buildings, 3 on Royal Poinciana Way, and then 3 on Sunset. It's a mixed-use project that has retail and a restaurant on the first floor and 6 residential condos on the second floor.
Here is the elegant Via Flagler by the Breakers, located in the heart of Palm Beach along Royal Poinciana Way. Distinctive red tile roofs, arches, and vias all give it a Mediterranean and somewhat familiar feel.
And the architectural inspiration of this project was really Addison Meisner. And if you look at Worth Avenue and you look at what Meisner created with a lot of the vias, the intimate spaces, the beautiful architecture, we wanted to study that, and we did intimately, and take that architectural design into the 21st century.
Retail shops and restaurants on the street level, the 6 spacious condos on the second floor, where the Frisbee clan planned to create a family compound of sorts.
We all plan to live here and have the intimate spaces like the dining room you see, but also separation of space. So it's truly an incredible place to live, dine, shop, eat, while you're also close to the breakers. We're now outside on to Via Flagler's residential balcony. You can see the adjacency to the golf course, the breakers. We're really excited and fortunate to have partnered with the breakers on this. They're amazing partners, incredible stewards of real estate, and soon we'll be able to experience their new restaurant, Henry's. Construction is finished. We have a TCO. With COVID, unfortunately, with food and beverage and COVID, it delayed the timetable a little bit, but as soon as the breakers feel safe and as soon as the community is ready, this will be open, hopefully before July.
So, a new dining option for Palm Beach and shops to follow. But where would you park? An underground garage Cody describes as an engineering feat could be the answer.
We're at about just over 10 feet under the water table. So it took an engineering feat to make sure that this was completely waterproofed and sealed. We have just over 11 feet of concrete below us and about 3.5 feet of concrete on the walls. And above us is a 24-inch, 2-foot transfer slab.
For the Palm Beach Civic Association, I'm Wendy Rutledge reporting.
And the town's Marina project, a huge construction project right over my shoulder, continues right now and will through the summer. It will bring a lot of revenue in for the town, improved dock space. It will be beautiful when it's done. It was controversial, but it is off and running now, and as you can see from this aerial, there's a lot of work to do. And the Palm Beach Civic Association is under construction as well. We're building our membership, we hope. If you are a member, we hope you'll rejoin. If you're not, please join us. After stay-at-home orders were lifted and gyms were allowed to reopen, the Mandel Rec Center was back in business. Here's Wendy with more on that.
Tim, we're here at the Mandel Recreation Center, and the doors reopened May 18th. Of course, I'm wearing a mask because everyone is encouraged to wear a mask here, just part of some of the new rules to help members feel safe during the era of COVID-19.
By all outward appearances, the beautiful Mandel Recreation Center is bright and clean and sparkling as ever, emphasis on the clean and sparkling.
Between every appointment, there's a 15-minute cleaning session by our fitness center staff. And so each session is an hour and 15 minutes long, and then there's a 15-minute cleaning session.
The new cleaning regimen is just part of the list of changes and modifications to the regular gym schedule now that the fitness center is back up and running. Since its reopening on May 18th, just 4 people at a time can work out, and those spots must be reserved by appointment only. Self-professed gym rat Renee Sylvan says the Mandel Recreation Center is doing all the right things to make people feel safe during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I happen to be a proponent of wearing masks inside the buildings, any building, any public building. That is not a rule here, it is recommended here. I'm very happy to see that the staff does it.
With over 200 members, the fitness center appointments are popular. And with 8 daily rotations of 4 members working out at a time, that's just 32 folks who get to pump iron per day for now. But even with the limited number of workout slots, members are happy to be able to get back into their fitness routines.
I think it's been a very well received. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from members as far as I think you guys really did it the right way. Thank you for opening back up so quickly and doing it in a manner that we think is safe for use.
As of Tuesday, June 9th, you will once again be able to play pickleball or half-court basketball, but you will need a reservation. And if you're wondering whether there will be any kids camp this summer, that, we're told, is still on the table. A decision coming soon for camp in July. We'll keep you posted. For the Palm Beach Civic Association, I'm Wendy Rutledge reporting.
Amid all this positive construction news and optimism around town these days, we have to lay this out for you. The COVID-19 virus is not over. Palm Beach County actually had a jump in cases just this past weekend, so we are urged to wear masks. A lot of people aren't doing that anymore. They should. And socially distancing is the way to go. The numbers have jumped a little bit in Palm Beach as well. Not a crisis time, but certainly we are still really wary about this virus. It's not over at all. I'm Tim Malloy for the Civic Association. We wish you the best, and as usual, we will end with some beautiful shots of the ocean from Sue Patterson.